How's it going, everybody? Good to see you guys again. How y'all been? Staying out of trouble? I'm not. Not right now, buddy. Not right now. Go on. So how's everybody been? Is there anybody here? Brand new American. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming. How y'all doing today? Doom should be here shortly. I just sent him a link, so I'm not sure if he's here already. Crispy Critter, Mark Parks, Joe Kasperick. How you doing, everybody? Buenos dias, shitheads. I miss you guys. I miss your faces. What you guys been up to? What's everybody carrying? Sobek Scooter. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Why are you staring at me? Go lay down. Did I miss anything, you guys? I've been in bed for the past 4 days. I didn't do the joke yet. What's up, T-Fetch? So, I'll wait until Doom gets here to do the joke. Is that okay? I was feeling better for a little while with, what's going on and everything, but apparently I was mistaken because the last 2 or 3 days have been pretty rough. But I am feeling much better finally. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'm over the last of it. I don't know. Did I miss anybody? Homer Feltez. Not sure if I saw you already. Crispy. Yeah, I think I got everybody. So far, anyway. We're only 2 minutes in, 3 minutes in. Dwayne Letterman, what's going on, brother? Thanks for coming. I'm glad to see you guys here. I'm really happy to see you guys. It's been a while. I've been pretty fucked up. I'll be honest, but I'm making it through. Let me see here. I don't know if. Oh, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Keep holding it. Hold it in your right hand. All right. I had to send the link to Doom so he could get on the Z Live chat. Yeah, so as soon as he gets here, I'll do the joke. West Point EDC, what's the point, EDC? Hey, I just subscribed to you. Thanks for subbing, man. I appreciate that. Ginger Fisher. Hey, man, I'm getting something out in the mail to you probably tomorrow. I've been all fucked up the last couple of days, so I haven't been able to get anything out in the mail since last week. So I'm sorry about that. Okay, back down to the bottom. Hamlet, stop that. The pig's trying to eat my internet cord. He's a dick. Hey, stop that. So what's everybody been up to? Hamlet, please stop doing that. Thank you. God, you're a dick. Have I missed anything in the last week or so? I have been out of commission. But I am feeling much better, so. Hold on one second. I'm sorry, guys. What was it? Shit, I lost it. So when, as I said, I had to, I was on prescription pain medication for quite a long time, about 6 years. And the hospital that bought out my primary care physician's office, or the hospital or the insurance company that bought out the hospital that my insurance company is through, that my PCP is through, mandated that all their pain patients had to go to pain management. So they weren't allowed to prescribe me medications anymore. And the pain management doctor that I went to will not prescribe pain medication until they've tried everything else. So they told me I had to either go into inpatient rehab or go on Suboxone, or just deal with it. So I dealt with it. I wasn't going on Suboxone, and I wasn't going to the hospital because that's where I work for rehab, because that would not be good. So that's the story. The last week and a half or 2 weeks almost, I've been basically lying in my bed in the fetal position, shaking and puking. And hey, what's going on, brother?
What's going on, dude? Can you hear me?
Are you muted there, Doom?
Huh? Can you hear me now?
Do I have something muted here? Hold on.
Unmute. Still can't hear me? Doesn't make any sense.
Why the fuck? What's happening?
Still not working?
All right, try it now.
Nope,
I got you.
Okay.
I think my wife muted the audio on my computer. I'm an idiot. Okay, so now that Beard is here, why did the cowboy buy a wiener dog?
I don't know.
He wanted to get a long little doggy.
Oh.
Come on, that's funny.
That is good. It's good. I'll give it to you.
Hi, guys. Oh, I fucking missed you fuckers. Would you stop?
A whole bunch of people here.
Huh?
We got Crispy Critter,
There
Mark
are. I
Parks,
think this is
Joe,
ever
Scooter, T-Fetch.
They're all here to
I
see
don't
you.
know who T-Fetch is, but hi.
She's in the heezy.
Homer.
So
was that Homer? BNA. Ginger Fisher, what's up, dude?
Oh shit.
Oh, there's Frankie. What's the point, EDC? That's my dude.
I forgot your girlfriend's name, man.
Your girl's named Andy?
She just subbed to my channel today.
Wait a minute, what? Oh, Frankie.
What's your
What's my what?
What's your gorilla's name again? Is it Eloise?
No, that's Gertrude.
Gertrude.
Yeah, Gertie.
I had it before and I lost it. Fuck.
No, Gertie likes to get a little flirty.
Yes, she does.
She's a dirty girl.
I heard what she was saying to you the other day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, she gets a little nasty, man.
Yeah.
Especially at night like this. You know, once we get off this stream here and the wife is in bed and it's just me and Gertie. Oh, yeah.
You got a fleshlight up in there or something?
I don't. I had one of those in Afghanistan, and it was the greatest freaking thing ever. You get back from the 30 hours on mission and just pound it.
Yeah. Oh shit! I got to buy a new one. That's awesome.
Leave the guts laying in the wash basin for the next Joe to find. Who's eating oysters?
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Dude,
Dude, what is your problem? I know. He's being a real dick tonight, man.
who? What
The pig. He's being a dick.
is he?
Yeah.
No,
He keeps trying to eat the internet cord.
well, maybe it's delicious.
Maybe, yeah. Sound gets every.
What is the Y files, T-Fetch? Is that camel? I'm gonna have to look that up now. I've never heard of it. Is that a kid's show? Maybe it's something I can watch with my kid. Maybe not. Who knows?
How old is your kid?
She just turned 8 in June.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you start late, or are you younger than I think you are?
I'm 44.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the same age as me.
Yeah, I started late.
That's all right.
Started late. I got 10 more years before my wife can dump me off in a tiny house in the woods somewhere to be a hermit.
Well, I'm sure you'll be happier with that. Now mine are 21 and 17.
Oh wow, you're
So
almost empty nesting, huh?
Well, I doubt we'll be that lucky. Kids these days, they don't want to leave the house.
Yeah. What's up, Drew, dude?
So, where were you? Hey, Drew, what's going on, brother? Where were you stationed at?
I did 5 years at Fort Drum up in Watertown, New York. And while I was there, that was when I did my 2 tours in Afghanistan. And then when I got back from my second tour in Afghanistan, I PCS'd out to Grafenwehr, Germany, and I spent just shy of 3 years there. And then I got a bunch of surgeries and got booted out for being broken. And that was the end of that story. So you know what that's all
what
about.
Happened to me.
Yep. Yeah, but you were jumping out of planes, weren't you?
I was. I wanted to be a hard ass. I actually, I was slated for. I was supposed to go to jump school. From jump school, I was supposed to go to pre-ranger course, and then I was supposed to go to ranger school. But after jump school, I decided I was done. It was.
Yeah. Too much.
I decided not to go to ranger school. Thank God. Yeah, a bit much.
Brand New American said, "How'd I like the Fort Drum winter?" You mean the season that lasts year round? Because that's pretty much Fort Drum. It starts to snow in like September, and then you still have 10-foot snow drifts on the sides of the road in like June that are just starting to melt away. It is gorgeous up there, though. In the like 3 to 4 days that you get out of the year with no snow, you go out there. It's in the Thousand Islands area of New York and like Canada and everything. So you just went a bunch of boat rides and so on. It's beautiful. And then it starts snowing again. I used to call Fort Drum Mordor. You'd be driving up through New York. You'd hit Syracuse, and the skies would be blue and gorgeous, and you keep driving north, and then eventually you start seeing the signs for Fort Drum, and you look off to your right, and it's like this just one area that has this permanent thunderhead sitting directly over it. I'm telling you, it's like Mordor. You go there at night and there's little pits breeding ogres and trolls and whatnot.
Guys
and
like us.
Most of the ogres and trolls wind up as army wives.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, it was the exact opposite at Fort Bragg, which I guess now is called Fort Loyalty or some shit like that. But anyway, I was there for 3 years, and it snowed one time. It snowed 1/4 of an inch, and the entire city shut down.
Yep.
They had no idea what to do. It was hilarious.
I believe it, man. I believe it. That was when I was in San Antonio for medical training. We were out for our final field training where we basically did, all the Black Hawk evacs and full-on trauma simulations. And there was what was that? 2010, the very end of 2010. And there was a freaking blizzard that hit San Antonio. And the way the roads are designed there, they're all elevated roads going through the cities. So these roads were all freezing over to the point where the entire city shut down because they have no infrastructure in place to deal with frozen roads. And the people out there have never driven in anything like that. So they're just wrecking left and right.
Yeah. So you're going like 40 miles an hour.
I went to Fort fuck that. Yeah. Yeah. So what you playing with over there, man? Yes.
Still there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Lost you for a minute.
Yeah, I'm here. What you playing with?
The Spartan Hersey Folder Plague Doctor.
Oh, nice. Nice. You just got that, didn't you?
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah. That's a good one.
A couple months ago, yeah.
I've been playing with this thing a lot.
Knife. Have you handled one?
The Hersey, I have, yeah. I have. I played with Jason, Urban Woodsman's. He had one. He didn't take it to Blade Show, but I saw it up at his house.
I love it.
This thing is a freaking monster, man. The ADV Ronin button lock thing is.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Full size tack knife. You drop that button and it's a guillotine. It'll take your finger off. A lot of the newer button locks have such a light blade that you just kind of flip it around.
Yeah. The Plague Doctor is fire. I concur. So, has everybody seen the announcement about the River's Edge cutlery drop on Monday? They're dropping an avocado. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but they haven't said.
They haven't said.
I can only confirm that it's not the Para 3.
Just pumping people up to go to the site without telling them what they're supposed to be looking for.
Yeah, the post was just a wooden table and an avocado rolled across it, and that was the end of the post.
Oh, what's going on, Pizza?
But I can confirm that it's not the Para 3. That's the only thing I can confirm right now.
Yeah.
Hey, pizza operator, thanks for coming, man.
I got a
and we've got XM24s dropping tomorrow.
All right. I got a box on the way out to Frankie. What's the point? Should be there Saturday, so y'all gonna want to tune into that unboxing. It's gonna be a fun one. Oreo Dave, what is up, my dude? Oh, he's talking to you, Gertie. Say hi to Dave.
Hi, Gertrude.
She's so naughty. Oh man, look at that big old Bubba keg. Yeah, I know you're ready for my package. You got anything you're waiting for?
That to you very often.
Who what?
I said, I bet you don't get many people saying that to you anymore, do you?
I'm ready for that package? No.
That they're ready for your package?
No, not unless I'm shipping them something full of cool stuff. Otherwise, no. Nice. You got a pizza operator, got a Sharp by Design.
Oh, those Apex have dropped already? I did not know that. I didn't realize those dropped. That's, what is that? Shit, where did those go again?
I don't know.
I can't.
Let me see if I can find it.
It's the channel that
Blade HQ's got them. It looks like Knife Center. Well, there's a few places that have them. Yeah, I don't know where there was a drop for them.
There was what the god damn it! I can't remember anything right now. Wayne Sharp World is he was working with a specific channel, and they're dropping, or a specific retailer, and they're dropping an exclusive one. I just can't remember who it is.
All right. Pizza operator says it's been in the stock. Where'd you order it from? Pizza? Did you get it from?
Yeah, I guess. Did
you get it from Blade HQ, Knife Center, Joe Bob on the corner? I'm waiting. Oh, he's talking.
Caviso, yeah.
Okay. Mini Tempest, yeah. I'm waiting on my arcane creature right now. I got the combo blade on that one. So it's like it'll be like the two-tone, like my crawler. Yeah. And I also got the Zerkatai kit to go with it. Yeah, I love this knife, man. I love this knife. But yeah, the creature is going to be basically going to be very similar.
Just a larger version.
The creature?
Yeah.
It's about the same size. It's just it's a Tonto.
Oh, okay. I thought it had like a little bit of a longer handle. Like, I don't know that for sure though.
It might. I don't know the exact specs, man. Israel could put a turd in a box and say, new arcane design, buy now. And I'd be over here hitting the refresh button, trying to catch one in stock.
Yeah.
And what else am I waiting for? I am waiting for the Zerkatai clip for the RR station. This is a phenomenal knife. I was
yeah, I've been wanting to take a look at that for a while.
Dr. Drew, I will let you know when mine's in stock, and I will send you my Venmo information. But yeah, I got the Zerkatai clip coming for this thing, and the Zerk that he posted on the site.
Yeah, it's a little bit longer. It's 8.2 overall with a 3.75 lead and 4.75 handle.
Okay. Yeah, it's just a hair longer.
Yeah. But yeah, the crawler is a fucking awesome knife. I really love it. The only reason I haven't showed it off on the channel yet is because the day I got it, I accidentally hit it up against
you
the
whacked
counter.
the tip off of it.
I did. I whacked the tip off. Yeah,
dude, I did that.
So pissed.
I did that. Where is it? I just had it in my hand. I'm just gonna, damn it, pile. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, pizza operator. That pizza looks awesome. I like the Tonto better though, but you guys know that.
Patina Turner sent me this one. That's the Caviso or Drop. I forget what it is, but this one's been heavily modified, acid, stone washed, so on. Man, I got this thing out of the box and just did one of those whoop bumbles trying to get it and catch it, and it just went and landed tip first on the ground. So now I've got it. I don't know if you can see, probably not.
Yeah,
but I kind of reprofiled it a little bit. I put a little bit of a downward angle on it and then resharpened the tip.
Yeah.
So it's not horribly out of place, and it's still pokey at this point versus when it first broke off, it was just flat and you couldn't stab it into anything. But yeah, I love this thing.
It was barely the tip of it broke off. I've been meaning to send it out to get it reground, but I haven't done it yet. Would you stop doing? You're such.
He's pissed at you. He's pissed at you, man. Mom's out having fun, and you're ignoring him.
Well, I've got
like having a little baby running around.
I know. I've got a few treats stacked up above my head here, and he knows that. He's just waiting for me to get him down.
Frank, I use the TS Prof Cadet Pro. Actually, I have a handful of knives that my friend gave me to sharpen for her, and they're all garbage knives. There's this jewelry store near us that's like the big biker jewelry store that they travel all over to all, Bike Week and Sturgis and so on, and they sell all of their, Pakistani and Chinese wares at boutique American-made prices. It is the one from Bees, Frankie. But he sells these knives that are Pakistanium, the Pakistani Damascus, forged over melting tires. And I said to her, she's like, "Can you sharpen these for me?" I said, "I can put an edge on them. As soon as you go to cut something, it's going to roll it again. The things aren't heat treated."
Thanks for coming, Drew. I appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah, good to see you, Drew. But yeah, I have that TS Prof Cadet Pro. I have sharpened a few different things on it. Nothing major. I've done a couple of full sharpenings. I've also ground off half a thumb stud on one knife and wrecked the plunge grind on about 3 others, and it's all a learning curve, I guess. A learning curve.
Yeah. I'm always terrified to sharpen. I still use a guided system, but I don't know. I'm always afraid to fuck it up.
I honestly,
kind of
don't really I don't use my knives enough anymore to really need to run full sharpenings on them.
Yeah.
For the most part, it's been, when somebody says, "Hey, can you sharpen this for me?" I'll be like, "Sure." I can't promise it's not going to have smiles when it comes back, but I'll do it.
Yeah, if I ever really need to do something with a blade, I'll just fucking send it to Lacey and be done with it.
I would go to Kyle first. I wouldn't go to Lacey.
Okay. Which one's Kyle?
Kyle Coonley.
I don't think
does anybody have I forget, it's like Klingen Works. or something like that is how it's listed. Let's see if I can find it here.
On Instagram?
Yeah, it's KLING something. There we go. It's Klingenwerk, KLINGENWERK _sharpening.
Got it.
See that? Oh, yeah, that's not going to focus. Oh, yeah. Found it. Cool.
I did.
That's the one. That's the dude who I would go to if you need sharpening done. That guy, he puts an edge on things where it'll bite like a working edge with a near mirror finish on it.
All right.
Very, very impressive.
Yeah, and he sharpened some nice stuff too.
Yeah. Yeah, and like he'll hit you up. I've talked to some people who have sent things to him, and he'll be like, look, I was looking at this knife, and it's actually, when you look at it under the microscope, it's not uniform all the way across. Are you okay with me, dropping the angle and getting everything uniform? And he'll take care of it really
All
well.
Right. Good to know. Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention to the chat while we're talking.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, if that PM2 would have landed on the tip, that would have been gone. Only thing I have issues with the PM2 is that just super skinny tip, but it's a slicey ass knife, so it's okay. Would you please stop it? I don't have anything I can throw at you right now, you little bastard.
Go get him. Go get him. Get him, Scotty. Get him.
All right, does everybody want to see the pig?
Let's see the pig. So that's why Piggy's eating your cable, man. He's mad at you. What do you got there? Cheerios?
No, pig treats. Cheerios. This way, buddy. No, you can't get up here. You got to go the other way. Come on. Come on. You're going to make it hard on me, aren't you? Okay. Come on. Come on. Well, you're going to have to come up here. I'm not going to.
Yeah, I could imagine, Brand New American. You get a knife that Kyle's worked on that's dropped shut, and you don't get your finger out of the way, that'll go straight to the bone.
It's in the bone. All right, come on. Come on.
We can't see him. There's Piggy. What's up, Cheeto? What's up, Illuminati?
There you go, buddy. Say hi, everybody, Hamlet.
That's it, man. He just wanted some love and some food.
He always wants love and food.
Yeah, I mean, but he's also smart enough to know that if you chews on your internet cable enough, that you're going to do something to get him off of it. Damn, what's up, frothy face?
Yeah, he gets pretty frothy when he got treats. Oh, come on. There you go, buddy.
Frankie says, "Dude, that's a real pig. What did you think it was? What do you think was going to happen, man? Like a dog? You think it was calling a dog that was
Like,
named?
dude, that's a real pig.
There's a real pig."
That's funny.
Oh, I freaking love you, Frankie. That's fantastic.
That's awesome. Yeah, he's a big hit. Everybody loves him. Praise the pig, right?
Yeah. Illuminati said, "Handsome dog, bro."
He barks, actually. I don't know if you ever heard a pig bark before.
No.
Yeah, he barks. The dogs taught him how. Here, Captain. Good boy. All right, you're almost done.
Piggy.
All right. I think that's enough right now. Okay.
I thought it was a small cage pig. Like one of the what is a small cage pig? Just like a little kind of like purse sized thing. I've only ever seen this kind of pig.
Oh, you've only ever seen mini pigs?
Mm.
Huh. Yeah, they
Well, I
can get
mean,
up to like...
as far as pets go.
All right, get down. Get down. Good boy.
I'd love to have a piggy. My wife would kill me if I came home with one.
Actually, she was the reason I bought him.
Yeah.
No, I don't have any more. It's all gone. Go on.
I also told my wife I was going to get a zebra.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
No, I told her I was going to get a zonkey.
A zonkey?
Have you ever seen a zonkey, man?
I have.
A baby zonkey is the cutest thing ever.
Yeah, my wife likes looking at weird animals on the internet, so I've seen pretty much all of them.
Yeah.
We're all done, buddy.
Yeah, zonkies are just like mules in that they're all male and they're all sterile. So you can breed them if you have a zebra and a donkey, but you can't breed a zonkey with a zonkey. Otherwise, you're going to wind up with a situation like the manatees just recently. I don't know if you've seen it. There's a big thing going on right now because it's manatee mating season. What is the knife in my hand right here? This thing is that's the Fanatic Edge Omen full dress in Damasteel.
That's gorgeous.
And Zerkatai. I want to send it back to them and have them drill the thumb studs for it as well. Because I freaking love thumb studs.
I do too.
I'd
rather have thumb studs than flipper tab for sure.
I just played with that Warn Tack, the Precision Knife Works Warn Tack.
Yeah, Warn Tack's a nice knife, yeah.
I want to pick that one up, but I need to save a few extra bucks because I want the black one. And yeah.
That looks good, man.
Yes, Oreo Dave knows exactly what I'm talking about.
My wife would kill me if we ate him.
Yeah, that would be horrible. Oreo Dave, you are spot on, dude. The manatee brothers in the zoo that mating season came around and they just started railing each other, and one of them caused like a 14-centimeter tear in his brother's rectum, and he wound up dying. He bled out.
Rectum? You're killed him.
keep it in the family, baby. I guess when you're manatee gonna do what a manatee gonna do. But people have been calling the sheriff's departments and the police departments. So there've been all these PSAs going out saying, if you see a bunch of manatee that look like they're in distress, we assure you they're just having fun. It's the springtime for manatees right now, and they do things differently. I remember the first time I ever saw it. First time I ever saw a manatee orgy, I was like, "Are you serious? Hang on, I got to get a camera."
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to have to look that up now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you
I've never heard that.
Yeah, look up manatee orgy, or you can look up the two brother manatees.
I'll save that one for my wife. She doesn't exactly get my humor.
Who?
My wife.
Oh yeah. My wife just we need a Doom Rides with hot steamy manatee footage. You know what, man? I might be able to make that happen. If they're still going at it by next week, because my nephew is in town right now, staying at my mom's place, and we're going to be doing a bunch of stuff this weekend at the beach and so on. But if they're still going at it next week, maybe I'll go and do that. I'm going to see if I can capture some manatee orgy action. We have a couple of manatee watch areas right by my house.
Nice.
What's up, Donut?
Crispy Donut community, thanks for coming.
Speaking of donut, I need to put my donut bead on my Hanson. Dopey gave me the bead off of his Hanson to put onto my Hanson, and I got home and I put it on my nightstand so I didn't lose it, and there it has sat.
That'll happen. CDC's in the house.
All right, it's crispy. Woo! This thing is so good. Man. It is. It's such a cool little knife. Josh Branson, what's up, my dude? Good to see you.
Thanks for coming, man.
Oh, what's
I know.
This is what I should have sent you, Frankie.
I got my Synapse XL. Oh, that's gorgeous.
The Vero Synapse.
Which one is that now?
This is
Synapse XL. Is that the
This is the Titanus.
The Titanus, yeah. I love it. That's great.
Yeah, it's so big and girthy. I mean, the name is fitting.
It is. Is it the Vortex, the really long one that's like 1.5 feet long?
Yes, that.
I've been wanting to get a hold of that one for fucking ever.
That one.
But it's so expensive. Yes.
The plain carbon one was actually pretty reasonable for what it was. It was like $550, I want to say. Still steep, but for what you're getting.
Yeah, but
the only thing I hate on this thing is this clip. This clip looks like a failed dildo experiment.
It does.
It's so bad. So bad. It's like it's a manatee. Yeah. You know, it's a manatee. Ooh.
Hamlet, I swear to God, I'm gonna carve you up if you keep messing with court.
Frankie.
Don't tell my wife I said that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, she has this yearly party that she goes to for her friends every year. And she wasn't going to go today, and I'm like, no, you should go. I want to do a live stream.
Yeah. Hey man, it's the best way to do it. There's nothing worse for a relationship than not going out and doing the things that you did before you were married by yourself and still doing them. Having, girls' night, guys' night, go see a concert, go do a this, go do a that, but just do it with your friends. You live in the same house. You're together all the time. Right. If you start taking away those little bits of me time, then you'd be at each other's throats in about 2 seconds flat.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right.
I mean, you want to know the quickest way to a divorce? The quickest way to a divorce is to put a couple of fat, out of shape old people on a 2-person kayak. I tell you, man, we were no more than 20 meters off the dock, and we were all ready to sign divorce papers. It was bad.
No worries there. I don't even think they make kayaks big enough for me.
Yeah, they're called John boats.
And she actually, what's that?
I said they're called John boats.
Oh, are they? Yeah, we live right near a lake, so she's always been talking about going kayaking. I'm like, people like us don't go kayaking.
Josh was going to say, be a good man, but the kayak thing works too. Yeah, I mean, being a good dude, that does lead to divorce pretty quick a lot of times these days too.
Yeah.
But
what'd you say?
What can I say?
Next. Hello? Next. What are you doing? I thought you said something to me.
Not to you.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Well, I asked you what you said and you didn't answer me. Sorry.
I thought you were talking to somebody else.
Who else would I be talking to? Oh, right. Everybody else on the... Okay.
You're not on a kayak. You're not on a kayak.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever be on a kayak. Sorry, I got to grab something. I'll be right back.
Oreo Dave, great to see you, man. I'll talk to you soon. Yeah, so I've just been doing I've been playing Diablo 4 like a damn crack fiend. I wake up, take the kid to school, load up Diablo, play from like 9 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon, go pick her up from school, jump right back onto it. That's messed up, man. It's messed up. I would highlight comments, but I can't highlight comments on his thing. Got a lot going on. My nephew was the target. Oh, holy crap, dude. Holy crap. Josh, hit me up on Instagram and let me know if there's, what's the scenario there? Was he unalived, or is there any kind of memorial fund or anything like that? Is there anything we can do to petition the town to make sure stiff penalties are applied? You get where I'm going with that. Is there anything I can do from down here in Florida? That's what I'm trying to figure out. No
Sorry about
worries,
that.
man.
Okay. So what else was I going to ask you about?
I have no idea.
I lost it. So you were in Afghanistan 2 tours?
Yes. I was there all of, let's see, October 2011 until November 2012. And I was in Kabul proper, like in the city. And then, well, just outside of the city. I wasn't in all the big wigs and the brass stay at the fobs that were inside the city, but I was just outside of it at a little camp. And then I was there again all of 2014.
Well, yeah, that sucks. Was it really bad over there?
Well, it wasn't nice.
Well,
It definitely wasn't nice. I mean, one thing I can say is the majority of people over there are just trying to make a living and just trying to put food on the table for their families. Now, they may have weird laws and they may do things that we don't agree with, that their religious laws and so on permit. But at the end of the day, they're just normal Joes trying to feed their family, go to school, learn something. There's so much poverty. It was filthy. The air quality was so bad. Like we couldn't see, 100 yards in the distance because the smog was so thick on some days. But yeah, that was first tour in Kabul. And then second tour, I was out at one of the main air bases, and my job was pretty much just retrograde. That time, the first time around was a combat tour. The second time around was a retrograde tour, where I basically went around to all the different clinics and basically scrapped all of their old medical equipment, because that was 2014 when we had originally said that we were going to draw down and leave. So we started retrograding and getting rid of all of our equipment and shutting down a bunch of bases and fobs and cops and we just stayed there for another 8 years.
Yeah. I got really lucky. I got out about 6 months before all that shit started. So
I'm really sorry to hear that, Josh. Still, hit me up, dude. Hit me up so I can talk to you on that one. I really like this thing for a $40 knife.
Which one is that?
This is the Beyond EDC something. I don't know what it's actually called, but it's a Dirk Pinkerton design. It's in what is it? Is it 154 CM or CPM 154? Oh no, it's in VG10. Excuse me. It's a VG10 little hawkbill recurve with a
that's man.
really deep fuller on both sides.
Oh, that's a fuller?
Yeah. This.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just like a flat or something.
Nope. The bead blast area is a fuller. So
what's the name of the knife again? The brand?
It's Beyond, BYOND, Beyond EDC, and it's a Dirk Pinkerton knife. I just can't remember the name of it. But yeah, I was walking around Blade and I saw this thing sitting on a table, and I was like, wait a minute. And I looked, and the whole table was Dirk Pinkerton designs. And then Dirk Pinkerton showed up, and he was like, I'll give it to you for $40. I was like, I'll take it.
That's awesome. Yeah, they got some pretty cool stuff on here.
Beyond EDC.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got some interesting stuff.
Ooh, I like that cleaver. No. There's no treats. No more treats. Get down. Get down. Thank you. Looks like it's called the Gara.
Yeah, it is the Gara. That's correct.
Did you hear his little groaning there?
I did. I was falling out laughing, man. That was great.
Yeah, he gets mad when I don't let him up on the couch. All right.
Yeah, it went down the wrong thing. I popped it and it started frothing, and I was trying to keep her from spraying all over the place. So
well, why did you shake it?
Because it's tea. If you don't shake it, all the crap sits at the bottom.
Hey, Nix. Can you bring me my Pepsi?
Yeah, definitely down the wrong tube.
Okay, I thought it was like carbonated or something.
No. You know what I did learn, which was a very interesting factoid?
What's that?
Red Bull cans don't explode. You can shake a Red Bull can and immediately pop it, and it doesn't fizz.
Really?
Yep.
I did not know that. Thank you. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, let me rephrase. Let me rephrase that. The sugar ones, the ones with the sugar in them, do not. I did have a sugar-free one explode on me, so I don't know what the difference was, but
that's interesting. Well, it's probably just because it's sweetened with the what do you call it? That's whatever they make Splenda with, and that stuff fizzes up really bad.
Yep.
But yeah, that's interesting. I stopped drinking Red Bull a long time ago.
Yeah, I try to avoid them. I still drink a couple a week though.
It's bad for my guts.
Yeah, I was drinking like, one or two a day.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Well, when I was drinking, I would drink 6 or 8 a day.
Yeah.
Because I drink Red Bull and vodka.
I did the same.
Yeah.
Those are dangerous, man. That's like an alcoholic speedball right there.
Yeah. Well,
you'll be blackout drunk, shitting your pants while trying to go out and set the town on fire all at the same time.
Well, that's one of the reasons my wife didn't quit drinking.
Yep. Yeah, I used to come home with a handle of vodka, and my wife would grab it and grab a Sharpie and put tick marks on the bottle and be like, stop.
Yeah.
Stop. And then I'd go through like 3 or 4 of those marks and be like, what? There'll be more here tomorrow.
Exactly. Yeah, he used to get so mad at me. He's like, "You're drinking a half a handle a day." I'm like, "Well, it's not so bad. I'm holding back."
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. I was on the fast track to cirrhosis for sure.
Me too.
You leaking, man? Is your air conditioning not working?
Oh no, it's working. I just I'm a sweater. Fuck. Sorry. So my actual medical discharge, it was Fort Bragg, middle of August, and they thought it would be fun to do a 10-mile run. This thing they do called 82nd week. There's a whole bunch of stuff they do throughout the week. One's a touch football game. touch football game, and then there's like 3 or 4 jumps throughout the week, and they do a 10-mile run on like a Wednesday. And I did the run. I finished it. I don't know how, but I like blacked out at the end of the run, and then they put me in an ambulance, and my core temperature was like 104 degrees or something like that.
Oh, they did. Did they take core temperature right in the duker?
Yeah.
Dude, when I was
So I went into the hospital, and they,
I always told people, do not fall out from heat exhaustion, because if you fall out from heat exhaustion, I gotta go right in the pooper to get that core temperature, and people be like, "No, you're full of shit," as they chug 3 more monsters just before the run. Couple hours later, I'm sitting there with the thermometer up their butt.
well, yeah. So
what happened, man?
the heat index.
Was that the run where
Go
your
ahead.
back flew out on you, or?
No, I had a heat stroke, and I ended up in the hospital. They said the part of my brain that regulates my body temperature didn't work right anymore, which is why I was actually discharged, because I couldn't run.
Mm-hmm.
The back issues are all from all the jumps and the 20K ruck marches we had to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
So,
You just mentioned it. A lot of people aren't aware of the fact that if you get frostbite or a cold injury or heat stroke or, heat fatigue, heat injury, once you've had either one of those things, your body loses a huge amount of its ability to regulate its own temperature. So you could have heat stroke, and now you're susceptible to frostbite. You could get frostbite, and now you're gonna fall out in the summertime. It's really weird. Once you get it, you're more susceptible all around.
Huh?
Why, I don't know. Because we're weird.
Maddie, we are weird creatures. Ice in the pooper.
I put ice in my pooper once.
Once?
After I got that damn surgery done, and I was hating life, I popped a couple of ice cubes right in the duker. What's going on, Maddie?
Heat stroke feels like a bad acid trip. That's the only way I can explain it.
I don't know. I've never had full-on heat stroke before. I've always been very lucky as far as heat goes. Like, I'll sweat like it's going out of style.
Yeah.
But I'm very, I don't know, I guess I'm like exceptionally warm-blooded or something, because even in like the dead of winter, if your normal person were wearing like their Stay Puft Marshmallow Man jacket and snow pants and hat and gloves and everything, and they're out having a good time sledding, doing what have you, if I tried to wear that same thing, I would start sweating and shaking, and like my body overheats really easily.
Yeah, me too.
So
Same.
Judge says he got to change his shirt after taking a shit. I know that one, man. You sit there getting a good strain on, and your head just starts leaking.
Yep.
That's why I have so many porous tanks, man. I've always got a couple of hanks on me to stop up my head.
Mm-hmm. That's why I got my paper towel and my hat.
Mm-hmm.
What was the? Yeah, even in the wintertime, I go outside in a sleeveless T-shirt and a pair of shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody looks at me like I'm out of my fucking mind.
Yeah. I'm a shorts year-round person too, but I wear jeans a lot too because I ride motorcycles, and half the time I'll just put on a pair of jeans, getting ready to go ride, and then I'll leave them on all day long.
Yeah. But when you're riding around, you get plenty of ventilation, though, so that's not too bad. I would guess. I've never been on a motorcycle before.
Yeah.
Wife won't let me. I'm too accident prone.
Yeah. Josh, glad to have you, man. I'm really kind of bummed.
Thanks for coming, Josh. I appreciate it, buddy.
Bummed about what happened there, man. This world has gone to hell.
That's one way to say it. Hey, Maddie.
Maddie, when's your knife drop? It's got to be coming up soon. I'm pretty sure. I want to say that Kay had said that it was like fall, late spring, or late summer, early fall. Oh yeah, no. I wear gloves, motorcycle boots, long pants with crash armor. October, cool. Yep, dress for the slide, not the ride. You get all the people that wake up on a Saturday morning and put on their finest wife beaters and leather vests and flip flops and a pair of cargo shorts, and they're ready to take on the world until they have a few too many and dump their bike because they don't know how to stop properly. Now half their skin's on the road.
What do they call that? Road rash?
Uh-huh.
I can't imagine that would feel very good.
No, it doesn't feel good at all. Damn it, this thing's sticking again.
Which one is that?
It's the Max Ace Babylon 2.
Oh. That's a good looking one too. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I like this one. I opened it up and I actually disabled the lock button or the lock slider because the tolerances were too loose on it. So it slid really easily. And I'd always wind up bumping it, and then I'd go to close it and it wouldn't do anything. And I was like, oh, that's really annoying.
Yeah. So. What's Matty got coming out?
He designed a knife that's coming out with Kaiser. I don't know. I wonder if they have it on their website yet. Let me look.
Yeah, there's a lot of knife flicking going on. Always is over here anyway. My wife used to complain about how much I flicked my knife, but then she stopped because I didn't.
Oh, my wife hates the fact that I sit around in my office flipping my knives.
Yeah, she stopped complaining about it for a long time until I got the Factor. That one she just couldn't tolerate.
Yeah, that one's got a very distinct sound.
Yeah.
I don't see it listed on the Kaiser site.
All right. Well, I'll have to message
Maddie, do you have a picture of it up on your Instagram? Or no? If you dig enough, I know there's some people that took pictures of it at a Blade Show. I think Sharif might have a picture of it.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Nope. It's the strangest cat ever. It thinks it's a dog. It doesn't like to cuddle. It doesn't like to be touched. It's a prime example of we live in its domain.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, he's back again. He's sitting at my door screaming, but I can't leave my door open because my daughter's room is directly across the hall from my office.
Yeah. Looks like the door's open.
Yeah, I left it cracked for him so he could run in and out because he was just sitting outside my door screaming.
The cat is probably a badass. Yeah, probably.
This cat, I'm sure you've seen pictures. It's my three-legged cat.
Nice.
He was an abandoned whatever, typical abandoned kitten. Somebody found him and brought him to the Humane Society. Humane Society checked him out and sent him off to a foster home. But they obviously didn't check him out all that great because once he was at the foster home and was able to started eating and was able to start moving a little bit, couldn't move his back leg at all. So they took him back and they x-rayed it, and his back leg and part of his hip were shattered. So they put him on the surgery table. Whoever the doctor was on staff that day that decided to put this tiny little, barely even a month old kitten on the operating table. And from what they said, he died on the operating table 3 times, and they resuscitated him 3 times, amputated his leg, and then basically put him on bed rest for a month or so. And then we found him the day that he came out, and they put him in general pop at the shelter with his cone of shame and everything on. We went and we saw him, and his hind quarter was still all stapled shut with a bunch of staples, and took him home and spent probably 2 weeks just holding the cat in the crook of my arm while my big ass dogs would sniff him so they wouldn't eat him. And then he found out that he had claws, and now he destroys all the dogs.
That's awesome. He's adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have fucking 4 cats, which I was never a cat person, but my wife was. So both the girls got a cat, and then one of them got out and got herself knocked up. So we ended up keeping one of them.
Uh-huh.
Why are you wet? Get down. Go on. You should not be wet. You haven't been out in 2 hours. So she got out and got knocked up, and we ended up keeping one of them, and then he adopted me as his person.
Mm-hmm.
So now he just crawls all over me all day.
That's cool, man.
That cord, I'm going to kick your ass. I know.
Yeah, mine, as much as he doesn't snuggle and he doesn't really hang out with people all that much, he's never too far from where I am.
Yeah.
If I go to take a dump, he's at the door wanting to come in. If I'm in my office, he's usually curled up right down here at my feet. No, there he is.
Yeah, for one reason or another, my Cocker Spaniel, whenever I go to the bathroom, he has to come in and climb inside my shorts. It's the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's like my big pit bull. My big pit bull's the same way. I call him my poo pal.
Your poo pal? Well, you know why they do that?
No.
So, it's an instinctual thing. Whenever they go to the bathroom, the reason they sit there and stare at you is because they're looking for cues that danger's coming, so that they can run away. And they have to go with you to the bathroom so that they can protect you.
All right. Make sure the bathroom bandit's not there to jack you while you're dropping a dookie.
Exactly. They're always hiding in the bathtub because the curtain's always pulled. Why are your eyes so red? Do you need to go see the doctor? I'm going to take you to go see the doctor. He's been puking and stuff the last couple of days, and his eyes are all bloodshot. I
Yeah,
don't know what the hell's going on with him.
that's not good.
Probably ate something he wasn't supposed to. Yep,
Is that the dog or the pig?
the dog.
Yeah, mine have an affinity for baby wipes.
Really?
Hmm. I don't know what it is, man. Baby wipes are like candy, and it's not even used ones. Like maybe they smell the doo doo and they're like, ooh, protein. Yeah. Just if I were to leave out a pack of baby wipes with one sticking out the top like a Kleenex box, I have two of my 3 dogs would come and just eat it like candy.
Yeah, you guys are addicted to tampons, aren't you?
Oh, those pink mice.
Yeah, pink mice. Why don't midgets wear tampons?
No, because they trip on the string.
They trip on the string. God damn it. He knew the joke. Yes,
I did.
No, you don't have to come over here just because he's getting kisses. Calm down.
Oh, but I do.
He does.
But I do. And now you have to give them to me. That is the law. And then when you're done, you will give us both pieces of cheese.
I forgot the song.
The cheese tax.
I love it. I know, buddy. Nobody loves you. I know. Okay, go lay down. The cheese tax. That was the funniest thing I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Yeah, Maddie, it's always a bummer when you gotta lose a pet.
Yeah, that sucks, dude.
But at the same age, I think the toughest part about that isn't even so much the fact that you know that your animal isn't doing well. It's the fact that you hold that in your hands. Like I had one that she needed to go, and I held on to her probably 3 to 4 days beyond where she should have been, just because I was greedy and wanted those few extra days. Oh my God, this cat is just going ham.
I'll tell you, man, you working at a nursing home,
Mm.
you'd be amazed. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to piss anybody off, but I always told my kids, I'm like, look, if you leave me laying in a bed staring at a wall for 2 or 3 years, I'm going to come back and I'm going to haunt you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If I reach a point where I'm holed up in a place that I hate, I'm going to get one of the orderlies to go out and get me a few folds of smack, and I'm just going to go out quietly.
Yeah.
Why do orphans make bad web designers?
Because they have no homepage. I love it.
It's terrible, but it's so good.
I think that's the answer.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. I know I can pet him too. I'm allowed. Relax. I know, buddy. He's a dick.
Lieutenant Dan is that you? Chris, I don't know if Donut was saying that about my cat or what. Luke, were you talking about Lieutenant Dan? What?
I saw that. I didn't.
I get so lost trying to watch the chat, and then I get onto I get into these stupid story time sidebars. And
Yeah.
if I keep going long enough, I'll eventually get back to my original thought and remember what it was I was talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I
But,
do the same thing.
Most of the time, it just dies.
Yeah.
If I had $1 for every time in one of my videos that I started telling a story and then just move on and start doing something else and never finish that story, I would be rich.
Oh yeah, me too. Okay,
Yeah.
talking about the cat. That's awesome.
Uh-huh. His
It's
name
Jack-
is his name is Maximus Tripodius.
Maximus Tripodius. That's a gangster name.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he's a little badass.
Yeah, I think my cat hates his name because he was the runt, so we named him Nugget. But now he weighs 22 pounds.
Big nugget.
He is a big nugget. Call him Big Nug.
That's a big cat, man. What's that, like a Maine Coon?
We were wondering, but we can't really tell because his mom got out, so we have no idea who she had sex with.
Mm-hmm.
But he's definitely not a Maine Coon. He doesn't have the wispy ears and all that other shit. But he looks like a short-haired domestic. He's just fucking fat. His belly's like the size of a volleyball.
Mine's back.
Yeah.
He won't let me pick him up, but he's gotten close enough for me to scratch him.
He just wants a little bit of love.
If I try to pick him up, he'll be gone. 2 seconds flat.
Everything's under their terms.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get him. He got away.
You lost him.
He got away.
He'll be back.
I'm not gonna harass him. He likes his little safe spot under my desk. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not
I'll tell
gonna
you, it's funny as hell. My wife really wanted the pig to be able to. She wanted the pig to let her like pick him up and hold him,
Mhm.
but he wouldn't have it. The pigs are worse than cats with that sort of thing. So she tried and tried and tried, and finally she gave up, and which is good because he ended up being 40 pounds, so she wouldn't be able to pick him up anyway. But
So he's not really a lap pig.
he is a lap pig. He just it has to be under his terms. He'll
Yeah.
hop up in my chair and snuggle with me for 6 hours. But if you try to pick him up,
Game over.
yeah,
Yeah, I wouldn't want to take a hoof to the nuts.
yeah, they're not comfortable. And we haven't been able to get the farrier here to trim his hooves in a while, so they're pretty long too.
Yeah. Yeah, you're spot on, Luke. Cats use you for what they want
Mm-hmm.
and then take off.
They sure do.
They're evil little bastards.
They are.
You bring them into your house and then they claim the house as their own and allow us to remain in it.
Yep. Pigs do the same thing though.
Yeah.
We brought him in here. He's like, okay, I'm in charge now.
Do pigs bond with multiple people, or is it like?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very social animals. Very expressive. You can always tell what he's thinking because he'll side eye the shit out of you, or he'll come up to you and he'll give you puppy dog eyes, or it's very easy to tell what they're thinking.
Yep.
Get your toughest knife and do some hoof trimming. You've obviously never tried to trim a pig's hooves. I ended up cutting off my fingers before I cut his hooves off.
Dude, I was watching this. I forget what channel it was on YouTube, but it was a farrier. He's a veterinary medicine farrier, large animal vet, and he would go to these calls and they eat you. They
Oh,
do,
no.
man. It's like some Silence of the Lambs shit, man.
Yeah.
Where'd Scotty go? I don't know, but the pig's a hell of a lot fatter. But yeah, this farrier would go around and it'd be like all the horses that like SPCA and Humane Society and so on would have to go and seize from people that they found like in barns that hadn't had their hoofs trimmed in years, and they're like all grown and curled under, and then they sitting there and they're clipping it all off, and I'm just cringing. I'm like, I know how bad it hurts just getting like a little cuticle cut, and they're sitting there with these big like forge tong cutter things just going rock. Yeah, it's freaky.
They don't feel a thing though.
No, it's just like cutting fingernails or hair.
Right. But
it's cringy to watch.
It is. There's a farrier that goes around the country. I can't remember what their name is, but they do this thing they call it flip the pig, where they take the pigs and they flip them on their backs, and then they put a towel over their eyes, and eventually they stop freaking out. Mm-hmm. And that's how they get them to be calm enough to trim their hooves and everything, because otherwise you have to sedate them, and they don't like doing that.
Yeah.
I tried doing that myself once, but he wasn't having it.
Mm.
He was not impressed by me doing it.
No, my dogs won't let me touch their nails. And the cat, I can trick him, and I'll do like 2 nails, and then he gets pissed and runs off. And then the next time I corner him, I'll do 1 or 2 more. So it's basically a constant process of multiple different length nails.
That. My wife wanted to get our cat's claws capped at one point, but I'm like, I'm not doing that. It's too much work.
Yeah.
Would you stop licking him? God. Fine. Whatever you do, what you want to do.
Yeah.
Well, so both the dogs are boys. Either Coda's licking Captain or Captain's trying to hump Coda.
Mm-hmm.
One or the other.
Yeah, that's the circle of life.
It is, yeah. But it's funny. We don't actually. I mean, we have 3 female cats, but they never come downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
So all the boys are downstairs, and all the girls are upstairs.
I mean, you've seen how big all those boys are, and if the boys are just trying to hump one another, I wouldn't want to go down near them either if I were an itty bitty little cat.
Yeah.
Well, not really itty bitty. You said you got one that's the size of a house.
One that's the size of a house, yeah. And it's crazy because he doesn't like being in the living room because the dogs always try to not attract, but they want to play with him, but he doesn't want to play with them. Mm-hmm. So he always tries to jump from the room behind my chair, like onto my chair, and he usually ends up like just latching into one of my arms. Oh, it hurts so bad.
I'd hump you, Maddie. Luke asked if you use a horse hoof knife to trim his hooves.
No. So if they get too long, they have like you said, the forged clippers things, like you clamp them, and then the farrier just uses a grinder to even out the end of it.
All right, just like a little angle grinder sort of thing.
Just like the Dremel tool.
All right.
Did you get the garden hose and freshen up?
I just put a new end on my garden hose yesterday.
That's what she said. You boys are so dramatic. What do you got now?
I'm back to the ADV button lock Ronin. You know me, man. I'm just surrounded by the pile.
Oh yeah.
The pile keeps growing. It now goes from like over here all the way around my desk and all the way across this table here.
Yeah.
So I'll play with one for a few minutes, and then I'll be like, oh, what do I want to play with now? Oh, hey, look at that. Now I got the accelerator.
The accelerator's cool.
That's a badass knife, dude.
Yeah, it is. I like that a lot. My wife said to me once, she's like, "How many knives do you need?" I said, "All of them."
Yeah. Did you say how many purses do you need?
What's up? Oh, you. She doesn't actually use purses.
No.
I mean, she has like one purse. What? I can't hear you. How many Lego flowers does she need? Yeah, that's a better one. Yeah, for sure.
Lego flowers?
Lego flowers.
My daughter leaves her damn Legos out all the time. And one of our dogs has, that's her thing. She'll steal a bunch of Legos, bring them into my office right behind the chair here, and just crunch on them. And I'll come in and it's like all these dismembered Lego figures and little bits and pieces everywhere.
Yeah. Well, it's better than full-on landmines.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife started with this craze of Legos with a couple of Harry Potter things. She's got an owl and a few other things. They were like $300 a box.
Yeah, we've got several of those. The Harry Potter set. I think I've got the whole Hogwarts thing.
Yeah, that's the next one.
We haven't started putting that one together yet, but
yeah, she wanted me to get her the Diagon Alley one, but I think that's like $1,000.
Yeah,
or something like that. But then she got into these flowers that she has all over the house now.
The catch is to find these kits. If you just go on Lego.com and see their upcoming kits,
mm-hmm.
and you buy them on Amazon when they're new, I mean, they're still going to cost like $200-$300 brand new from Lego. But you wait a couple of years when they're out of print,
mm-hmm.
and you can flip those things for a ton of money.
Oh, I'm sure.
Collectors.
Yeah.
It's mind-boggling how much Lego kits sell for.
Well, I mean, I guess it's the same thing with knives.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people like, you paid how much for a knife?
Yeah, all right, now we're on to the cyber tricks.
Ooh. Now I'm really jealous.
I love Forever Steel.
Uh-huh.
This is my least favorite knife.
Really?
Out of all the ones that he's made.
Okay.
Because as gorgeous as it is, and the lines and, the whole cyber truck thing and just
mm-hmm.
everything about it is gorgeous. At the same time, in order to get that look, there's a lot of edges on it that are not really, I mean, they're not super hard, but they're not chamfered. They have maybe like 1/4 of a millimeter chamfer on them versus, having like a nice bevel on it. So you grab it like this and you can feel like these two corners right here
mm-hmm.
are real pokey. The backspacer, the edges on the backspacer are real pokey. So
okay. So like somebody with a smaller hand might be okay with it, but somebody with a bigger hand.
Yeah, I think part of my issue is that in my hand, it comes to here.
Right.
So all of those pokey bits are in my finger and so on. If it were someone, I mean, if I were to choke up here, pretend I had smaller hands, if you were just getting this much of it, and you weren't really grabbing onto those corners, then it's much more comfortable.
Okay.
But still, it's definitely a form over function design when it comes to the chamfering and so on it. I need to do a break stuff episode on that one because it is really cool how it's put together.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm not sure who did the review where they took it apart.
I know Dirk Werning did one where he had it and then took it apart. I actually had to go back and watch his video to figure out how to take it apart on my end.
How long ago did you get that one?
Blade Show. Yeah, I got from Reich. I got the Cyber Tricks. I got the other variation of the Atheron. So I have that Atheron. And then this is the one that Deck Links gave me as a gift that they custom anode purple for me. So they're slightly different blade styles on the two.
That's a good looking knife.
Yeah, I love this thing. So I bought this one too. I bought the Cyber Tricks. I bought this one. Those were the Forever Steels. I got the Katuo Kamasu, the Braden Sweden design. It's just a beast, big, burly, 5-inch handle, 4-inch blade.
Yeah.
Sheep's foot.
That's awesome.
Sheep, whatever you want to call it. They call it reverse Tonto on paper, but that's sheep's foot if you ask me.
Yeah.
And where's the other one? And I got this one, the Griffin button lock.
The Griffin is a nice knife.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
That's a cool one. I like it. It's got every, you got the rear flipper.
Right. Okay.
You got your whole detent. You got the front flipper, works great. So, yeah,
awesome.
This one's really cool. And this one is this is David Jin, I believe his name is. I know his last name is Jin. I think it's David. He designed this one. His partner Felix designed one that should be coming out soon. Also a button lock, but a little bit more on the kind of tactical style as far as the design goes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be curious to see how that holds up. I've never really been huge on button locks, but I keep acquiring them.
I wasn't huge on them either until about a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I was really hoping to be able to make it to Blade this year, but I just couldn't make it work.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'll be able to go next year.
I'm planning on going next year. So
nice.
We'll figure it out, man.
Yeah.
Really got to start planning it out soon.
Right.
Get the Airbnb and everything rented.
Is it better to do an Airbnb than a hotel? Is it cheaper or is it just easier?
Yeah, you get an Airbnb with a handful of people that you can tolerate.
Well, that's the kicker right there.
You could spend 5 days and spend $200 a piece, whereas the hotel is going to be $200 a night.
Yeah. Okay. You said you went. Did you say you went try to go camping last time?
I did. I went with Urban Woodsman.
That's awesome.
I packed up the bike and we rode up there. I rode up to Georgia and I linked up with him. And then we rode the rest of the way up to Atlanta. And we were staying at Sweetwater Creek State Park. And by the time we got there and unloaded everything and set up our campsite and so on, I was just leaking, man. Just pouring in that hot, humid air, and it just never stopped. And then we hopped on the bikes and went and linked up with Maddie and Dopey, or not Maddie, Stevie, Dopey. Who else? Snuz. Holy crap, Sharif. I don't know. Forrest. Forrest. And so we went out to dinner, and then after dinner we went back to the campsite, and Jason just lays out, and he's out, passed out in his tent. I'm sitting there inside my tent, stripped down to nothing but my boxers, with my bath towel just constantly drying off all the sweat, and it wouldn't stop. The next thing I know, it's like 2 a.m, right? And I'm sitting there and I'm drying myself off, and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. So out of nowhere, my body just goes, and, you know, does one of those chill things. And I was like, oh, my body temperature is finally starting to regulate. I shit you not, dude. As soon as I got to a point where my body stopped sweating, my butthole decided it was time to take a dump. So now I got to bang on a pair of boots, a pair of pants, and do the 300-meter dash to the crapper house. By the time I get there, I'm leaking again.
Yeah.
So by the time it was halfway through Blade Show first day, and I was talking with Stevie at 2 a.m. when I was like, I can't do this, man. I'm losing it. And he's like, yeah, you just come and stay with us at the house. So I went to Blade. At this point I had been awake for days, and went to Blade, hung out for half a day, and then I hopped on the bike when I was just exhausted and couldn't do it anymore. Went back, broke down the campsite, and rode out to the house, and then just sat there. They all got back from Blade Show, and I was sitting there directly in front of an air conditioning vent coming out of the floor in nothing but my boxers, like
Yeah.
But it was a real good time. I'm looking forward to it next year. Frankie's in on it, so there's a couple people.
Yep.
Ooh, I almost just took my finger out.
I just did the same thing with my military. Yeah, I convinced the wife to go with me, but she doesn't really want to go, so I might just go by myself. I don't know. It'll be cheaper that way. No, don't do it.
Maddie, are you going to go to a Blade Show this coming year? Or are you out again? Is Maddie still here?
I'm not sure.
I
think I remember him saying he was going to try to go next year, but I don't remember that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that he designed a knife. That's awesome. Good for him.
Yeah, it's honestly, I mean, stylistically speaking, it's got a very similar blade style to the Hansen, the CDC Hansen, like the really big belly up sweep.
Kind of like the Chavez.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it was cool, man. It was super cool to see it sitting there on the table at the Kaiser booth under the prototypes. And then you open it up and you're looking at the blade, and it's got the little Matty Phoenix as the awesome maker's mark on there. Yeah, we all kind of lost it when we saw that. We're like, oh shit.
That's cool, man.
I'm waiting right now. I'm waiting for Sharif to finish getting his website together for the Kaimano sales to go live.
That still hasn't gone through yet?
Soon. Good. He sent us a link, so the website is kind of working at this point. I just don't think he's actually made it live yet.
Yeah.
As far as taking sales or pre-orders.
That sucks, man. I know he was.
It's such a good knife, dude.
I know. I'm glad it hasn't come out yet because I thought I missed it.
Yeah. And it's gonna be a kind of quick run too.
I know.
From what he's saying, he's doing this one main run of them, and that's going to be like his intro knife. But he said he's not planning on like going back and doing fancy ones with Damasteel and all of that, because it would be unfair to those of us that bought it on the first go around if he turns around and then offers it in a bougier version.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh shit, now I got to drop, hundreds more to get the bougie version. And I've either got two of them or I got to try to sell one of them or so.
Yeah, I'm really excited to get one of those. So that's awesome.
I absolutely will be getting the purple fat carbon.
I'll be getting the natural, but that's
Yeah. I've never been a big fan of micarta.
I'm a huge fan of micarta. I don't know why that is, but like this is one of my favorite PM2s for sure is the crew carta.
Because
I love crewwear too.
Yeah. Do you have the purple Yojimbo crewwear?
I do not. The Yojumbo is my next purchase from Spyderco.
Oh, I want a Yojumbo. I only have the Jimbo. Somewhere.
Yeah, I didn't want to buy the Yojimbo because it seemed a little small for my hand.
I thought the same thing until I got it in hand.
And that happens to me a lot. I get to look at something I haven't wanted to buy, and then I'm like, oh, it's not so bad.
I seem to have lost it.
That's okay. But it's the purple one that's in crewwear.
Yeah, it's purple G10 and black DLC crewwear.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I don't know if they make different versions of the Yojumbo, but I was kind of looking for something different than just the black handle one.
I mean, worst case scenario, you could always get with Bill Pro X. He makes.
Yeah, I saw the handles on that one. They look really good.
He'll make you full custom scales for it.
What's his site again?
I don't think he has a site. He mostly just operates through word of mouth. Excuse me.
What's his name?
Bill is under Pro X, PROEX. Are you on Mattis Faction, the said faction Discord server?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, then probably not.
I don't social network very well.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's basically just like a chat program that everybody bullshits on. Where is it, man? There it is. Found it. There.
Nice.
Then I got the AliExpress milled titanium clip on there.
That's pretty good size.
In my hands, it's still it's a good half inch before the heel of my palm, but it's not uncomfortable. And you can always come all the way up to here without really hurting yourself. I mean, I wouldn't want to do that for an extended period and risk slipping, but it's not bad.
Is it PROEX?
Yes. Let's see if I can find them.
ProX Venture Business?
No.
ProX.
ProX 1840. PROEX 1840.
There we go.
Yeah, he hadn't even posted up any pictures of any of the stuff that he's done, but I believe the knife right in that profile picture of his is that no, that's not it. I was going to say he did a Yojumbo for Forest. That was really good.
Yeah. Was that the one you showed a couple of weeks ago? Yeah.
Yeah, it had the like Mexican drug rug scales on it.
Yeah, those were awesome. What the fuck? So yeah, I don't know. Maybe next year I'll make it to Blade.
Yeah.
It looks like a good time though. Apex said there was like 50,000 people there or something like that.
Oh yeah, dude, there's so much to see. Yeah. And so many people, and it's so crowded that it's almost like brain overload. Like even if you see everything, your brain isn't comprehending everything that you're seeing. To me, it was But you know, I saw some things. I bought a handful of things, but it was more so just seeing and meeting a bunch of the people. That
Yeah,
was the
I
highlight
heard
for
that as
me.
well. That it's more of a networking thing than anything else. Because I mean, it's impossible to see everything. You got scale, sharpening systems, guys. That was
Holy
fast.
crap! My dogs didn't start barking when your dogs started barking.
Wow, that's impressive.
That is impressive. Usually they'd be going ham.
Oh wow, it's 10:30 already.
It is. I was just about to say, I think it's about time for me to start wrapping it up.
Yeah, that sounds good, man. Hey guys, thanks for coming. It was good chatting with you. Sorry if I ignored the chat for most of the live stream.
Good times, man. Hey, let me know when you want to do it again.
Yeah, brother. We'll stay in touch. I appreciate it. Take care, guys. Thanks for coming. We'll see you next time.
All right, man.
All right, bye.